Hello and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite warriors in the game, Leoric, who, from what I was hearing from people who were trying him out at Gamescom, some were saying that he might be broken now with this rework. He got a huge rework. So let's see. Starting with his base kit, Skeletal Swing. If an enemy hero is hit, refund 50% of the cooldown and mana cost. Peasants! I love that they just added peasants. I think Drain Hope doesn't do as much right from the get-go, but of course it can be, talented. Wraithwalk I think is still the same. Undying, the trait, except this new thing, Wrath of the Bone King. So they lowered his basic attack damage, but they added this new thing. The Orc's first two basic attacks cleave for 100% damage, and his third basic attack deals 200% damage to a single target. I think his baseline damage now is like 108, something like that. It used to be like 175 or something, but it was really slow. But they've added this new mechanic where the first two can cleave for wave clear, and then you can save the third one for a single target to do even more damage. And Tomb, I think, is still the same, but March of the Black King got a huge buff. Its cooldown is now only 50 seconds. Enemies hit take 250 damage, and heroes heal Leoric for 12% of his maximum health. So, yeah, this is gonna be, just baseline, it's like, okay, that's awesome, that's also awesome, and this may be... It used to be you always took Entomb to try and help secure kills against certain heroes, but I think March of the Black King, it just makes him so much more tanky. But let's take a look at his talent tree. Things got moved around and changed. At level 1, Oseen Renewal is now at level 1. It used to be at level 7, but now it's at level 1. I mean... Also, the regen globe talent that you could choose to increase your health regen as well as reduce the amount of time that you would revive in your ghost form, that's gone. Now it's the gain health of man when minions die, or the skeletal swing heals. I always preferred this. At level 4, we have some swing talents here. Increase the range, increase the slow, or deal 75% more damage to minions and mercenaries. Kneel, peasants! I love some of the names of these talents. So this is gonna be great to take if you want him to emphasize being more of a solo laner and increase his wave clear, as well as getting those merc camps. Really like that, the idea of that talent. Level 7, we have some Drain Hope talents here. We have increased the healing from Drain Hope to 25% of Leoric's maximum health. If Drain Hope lasts full duration, he instantly heals for an additional 5% of his maximum health. That is tremendous for his sustain. No longer slows. The Drain Momentum, yeah, that's there now. Hopelessness increased the range. So that actually used to be at level 1, and you could just go with a full Drain Hope build. Looks like they made it where you have to choose between one or the other. Level 13, we have Unyielding Despair. Drain Hope's cooldown is reduced by half a second for every second it is active. Full duration reduced by an additional 2 seconds. Hardened Bones. This one I like. Gain 20 armor while Drain Hope is active. If Drain Hope lasts its full duration, retain the armor bonus for 3 seconds. That is incredible, because then he takes 20% less overall damage during Drain Hope, which makes him even tankier. And then Ominous Wraith. This is pretty cool. Increase the duration by 100%. Enemy heroes that come into contact with the Wraith deal 50% less damage for 4 seconds. At level 16, Crushing Hope. If it lasts full duration, instantly deals an additional 50% of the target's maximum health as damage. This does not heal Leoric. Royal Focus. Wrathwalk. Increase the damage of the next Skeletal Swing within 5 seconds by 50%. Each enemy hero hit by this Skeletal Swing reduce the cooldown of Wraithwalk by 7 seconds. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I also like this one. Mithril Mace. Increase Leoric's attack speed by 20%. Nearby enemy minions grant 0.3% permanent attack speed, and takedowns grant 3% permanent attack speed up to 30%. So, you can get up to... Is that, like... Is it up to the... Is the total 30%? Like, just an extra 10% on top of the 20% you get? Or is it an extra 50% attack speed? Because keep in mind... Of this new Wrath of the Bone King trait ability. This cleave plus extra damage. So, that goes right into that. Which is incredible. So... That, and then 20, look at all this. This is where you have a lot of fun here. Death March also applies Drain Hope to all nearby enemy heroes. Spectral Leech is here, still here. 2% of the maximum health, healer for twice that amount. Burning Despair, deal 40% or 40 damage per second to nearby enemies. The damage in the area is increased by 100% while Drain Hope is active. So it's Burning Rage, except now it's a 20 talent. I mean, that's incredible. And then Shroud of the Dead King. Activate to become protected for 3 seconds, preventing all damage. That is incredible. Because it's the same thing that Medivh and Genji have. I mean, you look at all this and you just think, he is so tanky now. He doesn't have to be that bruiser, second warrior, solo laner guy. He can be a solo tank now. With the amount of tankiness that they've added to his kit. And I love it. I love playing Leoric, so let's check him out in action.
All shall suffer.
Yes, all shall suffer. Thanks to my new rework, I will make all my enemies suffer.
It used to be you would only choose Leoric if they had high health, multiple warrior comps. One of the best times to choose Leoric is if the other team had a Cho'Gall. But hardly anyone ever picks Cho'Gall anymore. So if they had a Stitches, if they had a ETC... if they had an Azmodan even, that's when you would usually choose Leoric. But now, it's like that doesn't really need to be the case anymore.
Alright, ladies, keep firing till there ain't nothing left.
Let us conquer. Agreed.
So you can see here, this icon here to show you when it works, how it works. I'll show it to you guys after I do the first 2 swings. I actually found out that there was kind of a glitch on it, depending on what mount you were using. So, like, here, it shows my weapon. But if I was on, like, the motorcycle, it hides the weapon, but the image, like, stays. It looked really buggy. I'll show you guys what I mean in a moment when I get to the 3rd attack. Alright, you see how it's glowing? You see that?
At once.
Alright, so... Yeah, see how... So it would disappear, but the image of it glowing would still be there. It was kind of weird, but... If you have this horse mount, it's not going to be an issue. Silly diva. Okay. You're dead, interloper, but aren't we all? Oh, Kel'Thuzad, I'm so happy you're in the game now. Oh. Oh, come on, Nova.
There is no escape.
Even AI Nova is annoying. It's bad enough to have to deal with actual Nova players, but AI Nova? Still annoying.
Treason must be punished.
Ah, I missed her. Get her, Cassia!
I approve.
We're losing the XP battle, AI teammates. Alright, I'm gonna go with, should I go with Neo Peasants here? Or Ghastly Reach? I think I want to go with Neo Peasants. Especially considering we're going up against a Zool. But then again, I don't think this applies to Zool's minions, skeletons. Man, that cleave against those minion waves is so good. Come on. Guess what, Diva? That doesn't affect me. Yeah! Take that, Nova.
Who challenges me?
None resist the chill of death. One less traitor.
Huh.
None resist the chill of death.
I figured I'd go with the Kel'Thuzad announcer for Leoric because of that line where he's like, wait, there's a Lich King and a Skeleton King? Oh, I hate having to choose between my job and my home life. Which is an amazing line, by the way. Oh, look at that wave clear. That is so good.
Let us conquer.
Tap the fountain and then go here to help get this lane pushing.
Hammers inbound.
Hammers inbound.
Yes.
Look at that.
Hammers inbound.
Also makes him really good at helping get camps.
Death to all traitors. This
Death to all traitors.
There's the real Nova because the AI isn't smart enough to use the decoy. Ah! I messed that up. Look at how much healing it's helping do to keep me alive. Oh my gosh. Ah! Lily got the killing blow on me.
Cower before your king.
You're not going anywhere, Nova. March of the Black King. You know what? I think you guys have this, because I'm going to go over here and stop this push. Come up behind and then use March.
my foe will not expect.
Ah. Oh, look at you, Kel'Thuzad. What? I'm simply doing what I need to. don't you? In case you can't tell, I'm very happy that Kel'Thuzad's in the game. And I love that they brought back the classic voice actor from Warcraft 3. Oh, who did I encounter? Oh, hello, Diva. Nice to know that you're probably not smart enough to use your self-destruct.
Cries of agony will echo throughout the heavens.
Oh, that's also a good counter to Leoric's bone prison.
Triple kill. This conspiracy will be rooted out.
Hello, Nova.
Killing spree. Through the slaughter.
Oh, she was smart enough to take precision strike though instead of triple tap.
Once more.
I just simply wraith walk out of there. Like, bye-bye.
I must retreat.
Alright, Hardened Bones. Get armor while using Drain Hope. I think that is one of the best talents that you could possibly have.
The damned march forth.
They did, like, nerf the cooldown for renewal here to 120 seconds.
I believe.
This merc camp is
Let
all
us get
mine.
this camp. It doesn't do bonus damage to these. It only does it to minions and mercs. It doesn't do it to, like, these special kinds of monsters.
Your guard, heroes.
Oh my gosh, you do that while Drain Hope is active? Oh man. Ah, she moved. Ah! He got me.
Has always been the greater power.
Oh, he finished his quest. Gotta deal with a stronger Kel'Thuzad. But fortunately my team was able to kill him.
I approve.
If I can get Mithril Mace, that'll just help, and like really add, buff the attack speed. That'll make it even more effective against the Immortal.
Let us conquer. Tire of this storm.
Ah, the Immortal ruined it.
It shall be done.
Good Goodbye, Lily.
I deem you unworthy.
Unworthy.
Numbers almost too
Kel'Thuzad. Gotcha. Mithril Mace. Auto attack Leoric. It's gonna become a thing. Yes, Kel'Thuzad's doing a lot of damage, but I am also healing for a lot and also getting a lot of resistance, but he still killed me. Which shows how strong he is.
Oh, the scourge!
Hello? Let's see if I can help finish off this keep, unless this mini does. Yep, it did.
This pleases me.
light of heaven is extinguished.
Ah!
Permitting you to die. We must rally to overcome our foe.
I don't recall permitting you to die.
Ah! I love the Kel'Thuzad announcer.
The damned march forth.
Look at all. Man, leading my team and everything.
I only.
Wow, I died fast. But then again, I guess I am going up against the entire team, which includes a Nova.
Waiting long. I'm nearly there. Let us conquer.
Oh, even when I'm in ghost form, if they die near me, it adds to my Mithril Mace. That is awesome. Oh, it does stack to 50%. That is excellent to know.
Certainly no.
Holy moly, the damage. I lost so much health there so fast. Okay, so maybe he's not invincible or that. Look how fast I'm attacking now. And Winion's got the core. But you could see there how it, how fast I was attacking with that new Wrath of the Bone King trait. That can do quite a bit of damage. Did a lot of damage. I don't, now, I'm pretty sure I was playing that wrong because I was getting killed pretty fast, so maybe he's not that, that survivable. Ooh, Acolyte Portrait. And at level 20, I probably would have gone for the Burning Despair to see what that was like. Because that's the first Burning Rage we've had at a level 20. So, but this auto attack Leoric or something along those lines, he just seems so much stronger now, and I'm really happy about it. Achieve 60 takedowns to get a Necromancer Portrait and a Blight Spray. Alright, so that was Leoric, and we'll be taking a look at either Chromie or Morales when we come back. Stay tuned.